TV, and today I'm bringing you episode 4, I think, of our New Orleans Gators Out of the Park Baseball 15 expansion franchise. Now, what we have going here is we left off with the first year player draft where we drafted 10 players, and then I went ahead and signed. Some of them wouldn't sign. It was kind of annoying, but I got the ones I wanted on the team, and they're obviously not in the majors. They're down in the farm system somewhere with pretty good potential, so I'm excited for them to one day be on our major league team. You see here I did sim to international free agency. Now, I was going to make a video of international free agency, but because of this weird thing, like we spent too much money last year, which doesn't make sense because we weren't even a team last year, they wouldn't allow me to go after the big named international amateurs. So I got some little name guys you'll see on your screen now on the transaction log, like let's go ahead and look. Augusto Barron, Tony Rio. We already had Tony Rio. Augusto Barron to a minor league deal. Who else did we sign? Amateur shortstop Jose Morales, some Jose Duran, some outfielders. The rest is all promotions, demotions. I don't control that. Then we signed a starting pitcher, Edgar Buena. See, these are all the draft picks I failed to sign. These are all late rounders. I was kind of disappointed I didn't sign Matt Heck. A little bit of a bummer there. But, hey, he's going to re-enter the draft, so maybe we'll get him next year. It didn't make any sense. It said impossible to sign next to their name when I was negotiating with them. So that didn't make sense to me, but whatever. He signed another international shortstop, Gilberto Cortez. I'm just trying to get depth on the team, really. They're not all obviously going to start. They're not all going to be that great, probably. But we need depth, and the more we sign, the greater chance we have of finding a star. Here we go, is our first trade of the episode. We traded 32-year-old reliever Dustin McEwen, who requested a trade because he wanted to be in the starting rotation. And you see here, he's pretty good. He's got nice attributes, but we just didn't want him in the starting rotation. I didn't want him in the starting rotation. Our starting rotation is doing just fine without him. You guys will see in a sec. And we got instead a younger guy who will be in the bullpen, but you see here, he's pretty impressive. So if one of our starters decides to leave or I want to make a deal, he can definitely fill in. Or the injury bug, he can definitely fill in. So I'm glad we got him. I think we won that deal considering he's only 26. The other guy was 32. Dustin McEwen also had a 6.47 ERA with us, so that was not too impressive. And Hector Santiago's pitching a little better with us 2.25, with them 3.23 ERA. So very glad to see that. Let's go ahead and look up. I traded also. We needed an infielder because you see here, Brandon Crawford got hurt. And he's been on the DL for a while now. I've simmed, where do we last leave off? Somewhere in June. I simmed all of June and all of July. Brandon Crawford's been injured for a long time, so I had to make a deal to help the infield. So you see here, I traded 34-year-old center fielder Justin Christian, who has not been hitting that well. He's in AAA now. So I kind of just wanted to get rid of him. Pretty old anyway. To the Oakland Athletics for 31-year-old third baseman Alberto Callaspo. Now, I really like this deal because the Void K's is great. He's your ideal number 2 hitter. Not fast, but who really cares? He plays second base and third base. I did some moves to get him at second. I put some guys at shortstop that probably shouldn't be playing shortstop, but you know what? We need to do something before Brandon Crawford comes. And overall, man, a 3 for 4 day against Washington. That's pretty good. You see here he's hitting 285, 297 with us, with a home run. He has 27, projected at 37, but he's got 27 RBIs on the year right now, 3 home runs. He's just been an overall very solid player for our team, so I'm really glad I made that deal. He's 31, so probably not going to be with us for the long run, but, you know, he's making it happen. See here we brought up Kelly Dugan. We don't have a lot of prospects right now ready to get called up, but management is kind of dealing with that, promoting and demoting people. I think that was the last deal we made. This is all promotion, demotion stuff. signed another international free agent. Man, he took a while to sign. He's not even that good. My scout was randomly sending me emails saying, or not real emails, but mail on here, saying we should sign certain players. And they didn't have amazing stats, but you know what? Can't hurt, especially since they were cheap. And we have good money considering we're an expansion team. Okay, so that's all we got for transactions. Let's go ahead and look at the team. You see here we're 55 and 64. Probably not going to make the playoffs. 13 games behind right now with 2 months to go. It's not looking good. Here's what our lineup's looking like. Lorenzo Cain at leadoff. He was hurt for a little, so we were hurting there. We didn't have Callaspo for a while. Billy Butler was down in the low 200s. Now he's brought it back up. Villanueva stayed consistently around 240 all year, along with Campbell, 250, 245. Romine took a huge dip, and I'm probably going to have to drop him in the order. I did bring Cesar Hernandez into the lineup just because he's solid, 260, 27 RBIs. And we brought up one of our prospects, Robbie Price, who's hitting 245. You know, for a number 8 hitter, you can't ask too much. He's getting the job done. Here's our starting rotation. You see here, second best in the league. And that's great, but we're not winning games. Our bullpen's not that bad. Our starters aren't that bad. We're tied for 14, so that's not too bad on runs. We're just not putting together wins, which is really all that matters at the end of the day. But you see here, no one in our bullpen over 4 besides Franklin Morales. Looking good. Hernandez looks good. No, he's not who we traded for. Here's who we traded for. This is Hector Santiago on the team now. So this episode, I'm hoping to finish up the season, although that might not happen. The trade deadline's just passed, or it didn't just pass, but I did make some deals, I believe. I don't really remember. I was doing it last night. Could swear I did, though. Let's see. Let's autoplay. I mean, I didn't want to give away too many prospects or anything, so really, you know, everything's good right now. Let's sim a day, see what happens. Alright, we lost. No surprise there. Been losing a lot lately. Alright. I don't care about the scouting. The latest scouting reports are published. Ooh, Hector Santiago dropped. Well, that's not good. Brett Anderson's going up. I like to see that. Pitching. Billy Butler's going up. Robbie Price is doing good. Christian Villanueva slumping. Brandon Crawford slumping. Lorenzo Cain dropping. So it's just kind of players going up and down. Let's see. Anthony Rizzo's doing good. Joey Bautista's doing good. No surprise. Jose Fernandez is great. I did try to trade for him, but they wouldn't give me anything. Jose Abreu's doing good, as he is in real life. And Wilmer Flores gets the Rookie of the Month. So there's really nothing to do here. And so we're just going to sim. Let's see what the next event is. The roster expansion. I don't really care about that. So let's just go to the next month. Cesar Hernandez has suffered an injury. Great. We're just getting hit hard with this injury bug lately. Cesar Hernandez, he's got to go. Kelly Dugan might have to come on. Yeah, it's looking like Kelly Dugan will have to play. Alright, Kelly Dugan. Let's see if he can show something here. See, man, that's... Oh, God, our shortstops. Our shortstops. I don't even know if we have anyone else who can play shortstop. That hurts. Cesar Hernandez, God. Villanueva, second base, third base. Eric Campbell plays a lot of positions. However, shortstop's not one of them. Of course, not him. Lorenzo Cain's just outfield. Yeah, that's what I thought. Robbie Price. Oh, Congratulations, Robbie Price. You're going to play shortstop. Even though you're not that great at it, he's going to have to get the job done. Kai Aspo at the number 2. And there we go. Right-handed pitching. You know what? We don't really play DHs. Yeah, we're going to be alright. See, this is why we lose. We're losing like 1-2. Our pitching's doing good. We're just not getting it done offensively. But that's okay. Hopefully, free agency will treat us well. Let's sim. At least let's get through August. See here, 55 and 66. Not too great. 55 and 67. I don't like ending right in the middle of the pack because then we don't get a great pick or really in the playoff run. So I'd like to either be really good or really bad. But the owner wants to be close to 500. There's no way that's going to happen. We're probably going to finish around 70 and 90. That's the way it's looking right now. Man, we cannot get a win. Something I don't like to see, of course. There we go. We got one. 57 and 71. 57, 72. See if we can get 70 wins this year. It's not looking like we will, but I hope we do. Wonder what's going on. That's a lot of losses. Man. So this simming, well, we're halfway done. Cesar Hernandez eligible to come off the DL. That's great. Man, look at the DL. We have been hit hard by this injury bug. Man. Of course, these aren't all MLB players. These are the only MLB players. Well, Bruce Rodon hasn't been with us all year. But, jeez. That just sucks. Oh, those are important messages. Look at that. We got some guys I signed a long time ago. I wish we had a guy like Tulowitzki right now. Our offense, we're just not doing good. Guess that's what happens. Luckily, we have a few hitting prospects that should be coming up in the next few years. So that should be fun. Hopefully they can help our team. Man, let's see how low we are. 29. Whoo. Castillo, that's the guy we traded. He'd be helping us right now. I'm not sure if he'd be helping us more than Bumgarner is. Guess we'll never know. Bumgarner's doing pretty good, so whatever. At least I think he is. We can double check though. Well, that's a problem. We don't have a number 7 hitter. I mean, we're not hitting that bad. God, it's just weird. It's just weird. The starters are kind of slipping now. 11, 10, 8, and 8. I mean, none of them ERA over 4, so that's pretty good. Bullpen's not looking too bad. I'm not sure why we're losing so much. See here, man. Here's our top prospects. Like to see that. A shortstop hitting great. Of course, it's only through 13 at bats, but maybe he'll be able to keep it up. Tyler Austin will be on the team next year. See here, he's got nice potential. He can hitting 293, 17 home runs. Man, we need that. Let's go to lineups. Where are you? Caesar. It's Panic. He's not on the team now, I don't think. Oh, he is on the team. How's he doing? Still not hitting well. Didn't expect him to. Let's put Cesar Hernandez there. Put you at shortstop. Or actually, put him in the outfield, I think. No, he only plays center. So we'll put no. Right field. What are we missing? Shortstop. Hold on. center field. Campbell's left field. Robbie Price is shortstop. Okay. Where is he? Is he there? Hernandez? Shortstop. All right. It's not that big of a deal where we finish this year. Worst record, better draft pick. Think of it like that. Until next month. Hopefully we don't have to stop for injuries again. That's really sucking. And we get a win. That's nice. See here, man. William Rosario is doing just great. Jason Hayward, some young talent. I'd like to have a guy like him on our team. Hopefully our first round pick will turn out to be someone like him. God. 2 weeks. These aren't even day-to-day injuries. These are some major injuries we're dealing with here. You know what? This is going to get annoying. I'm going to set the lineups to someone else dealing with because I don't really want to deal with them. It's not like we're in a playoff race. I need to be managing every move. We can check the waiver wire after this month, see if any players are on there. Toronto Blue Jays are doing great this year. I wish we could say the same. Another loss. Just piling up the losses. We can't hit. It's a shame. Man, we're not doing as bad as the Phillies, though. Ooh, they're doing awful. They're a somewhat decent team, too. Yeah, so there goes our dreams of 500. We're not even close to 500, actually. We're about 18 games away from 500. I'll pick up some wins. Let's just hit 70. That's the goal. 70 is the goal. Brandon Crawford is back. Yes, our shortstop has returned. Alright, we got no game today, so I can sim and see if they put him in the lineups. Guess the CPU makes better lineups than me. Xavier Paul. They always put Lorenzo Cain batting 6. He's a leadoff hit. Why is Joe Panic batting 3rd? Doesn't make sense to me at all. But I'll just go with what he puts. I wish Joe Panic could hit like a number 3 guy, but he can't. All these incidents and fights, it's pretty funny. They're really common on this game. Let's see, where are we? I don't think this is 26, yeah. These random players do amazing things. Ooh, who's this? Juan Gonzalez. Nah, he finds these players that aren't that great. Simone. He's pretty good in real life. He's doing good here. Weekly team power rankings. Here's the most recent. How low? 29. Yeah, we're not doing that great. 66 and 81. It's about where I expected. So coming up, we're going to get to bring the prospects up, or at least some of them during the roster expansion. Give our players a rest, I guess. Won't really matter because we're not going to be in the playoffs. But we'll get to see how they do, what they can do. We're in the next month? Yep, we're in the next month already. All right, 66 and 82. So we are in September. Oswaldo Arcia, man, he's doing pretty good. Like to have him on my team. Cargo. Like I said, hopefully we got a lot of money, and not a lot of guys looking for extensions, so that's more money for free agency that we'll be able to spend. Up to 23. I don't know how we're on 23. Let's just double check here. All right, there we go. Lorenzo came back at leadoff. Joe Panic not hitting well as usual. Zeus Montero's up. He's looking all right. Ari Price, 240. Xavier Paul, Romine. Madison Bumgarner, 11-3. When I made that trade, I thought it would actually pay off. Doesn't look like it is, though. Carlos Carrasco's pitching very well. Paul Maholm and Tyson Ross are doing okay. See, here's our top prospects. That shortstop. Oh, I'm hoping he can make the team soon. Help us at the shortstop position big time. But I'm going to end this episode. I know it was pretty boring. Lots of simming. Lots of just me talking. Not a lot of trades. You know, actually, let's check the waiver wire. Just so we can do something. Waivers. Where's the waiver wire? Front office. It disappeared. I don't know. Milo Bonifacio. If he was younger, he'd be a great player to have. See here, we're gonna have $38 million for free agents. That's gonna be good. Check the waiver wire. Brendan Ryan, I could have drafted him if I wanted to. I mean, he's solid. We needed a shortstop, but Brandon Crawford's back. We're okay. So I'm going to close out this episode. We'll be back next time for hopefully finishing off the season and getting some free agency and off-season done. So stay tuned, like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.